I am Staff Sergeant Arthur L. Curry, Rhode Island Army National Guard, retired. Second Lieutenant John P. Bobo is a United States Marine Corps hero who won the Medal of Honor in Vietnam. How did I become so involved in his life? During Operation Desert Shield, 1990, prior to the first Iraq War, I was given a white T-shirt displaying a picture of a ship named the USNS John P. Bobo, which at the time meant nothing to me. Several years later, while on active duty with the Rhode Island Army National Guard, I was at Camp Riley, Wisconsin, as part of the Rhode Island Army National Guard biathlon team. I went to breakfast one morning wearing the Lieutenant Bobo T-shirt. There were about 8 to 10 people sitting at the table. As I am eating my breakfast, a young Marine sat down across from me. All of a sudden, he said loudly, "Second Lieutenant John P. Bobo, I know him, and he is a Marine Corps hero from Vietnam. Do you know about him?" I confessed that I did not. When the former Marine was in Marine Corps boot camp, he had to pick a Marine Corps Medal of Honor winner, learn everything about that person, and commit it to memory. Additionally, the Navy names U.S. Naval service ships after Navy and Marine Corps Medal of Honor heroes. At that moment, everyone at the table got quiet. The young Marine then proceeded to tell all of us at the table the history of Second Lieutenant John P. Bobo. After breakfast, I went back to the barracks and took that T-shirt off immediately. I have never worn that T-shirt since that day. I consider the T-shirt to be as sacred as the Medal of Honor itself, especially after I researched Second Lieutenant John P. Bobo. John P. Bobo was born in Niagara Falls, New York, February 14, 1943. He graduated from Niagara University in June 1965. He enlisted in the United States Marine Corps on May 28, 1965, and was commissioned a second lieutenant on December 17, 1965. He completed Officers Candidate School at the Marine Corps School in Quantico, Virginia on May 1966. Second Lieutenant Bobo was then ordered to the Republic of Vietnam in June of 1966. He was assigned as the 2nd Platoon Commander, Company I, 3rd Battalion, 9th Marine Regiment, 3rd Marine Division. On March 30th, 1967, while serving in Company I, 3rd Battalion in the Quang Tri province in South Vietnam, his rifle company had been ordered to set up a night ambush position. His Company I was attacked by a large number of North Vietnamese soldiers. During the battle, an enemy mortar round severed Lieutenant Bobo's right leg below the knee. Lieutenant Bobo, knowing he would not be able to make it to safety, he then ordered his men to retreat and stuck his right leg in the dirt, where he stayed behind alone to fight the North Vietnamese. To cover his rifle company's retreat, he proceeded to direct rifle fire towards the North Vietnam soldiers, whereupon he was mortally wounded. His quick thinking and heroic actions that night saved the lives of all of his men. Second Lieutenant Bobo was barely 24 years old at the time he died. For his actions that night, he was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor by President Lyndon B. Johnson. His body was recovered, transported home, and he is buried at the Gate of Heaven Cemetery with full military honors in Lewiston, New York. Perhaps because we were somewhat close in age, I was 23 years old in 1967. Over the years, I have thought about Second Lieutenant John P. Bobo many times. I wrote to his family expressing my sympathy for their loss and explained how I came to learn of their son and his ship. I served 25 years in the U.S. military, and I'm very proud of my military service. But I have never served in a combat operation. I would do my once-a-month weekend drill, complete my 2 weeks of annual training, and call it a good year. There was no lifelong harmful baggage to go with it. Prior to enrolling in the Providence Clemente Veterans Initiative in January 2021, I had no idea what it meant to be in the military and serve in hostile combat situations. But thanks to our Zoom class discussions and the assigned reading with books like The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien, where he describes not only the weapons of war, but the psychological aspect of war. Another book, What Have We Done by David Wood, we learn about prolonged, repeated combat exposure and the term moral injury, which is what we do and what we ought not to do. Unfortunately, these moral injuries are not left on the battlefield, but are brought home, carried by the soldier, and ultimately by his family. Many thanks to the PCVI students in our class who have shared their combat experience in Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan, both the good and the bad. I would be remiss if I didn't give high praise to the instructors and staff who support and enable the Providence Clemente Veterans Initiative. Thank you.